Good evening, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online with another video on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know. And this is a quick follow-up to the riddle I just posted. And it is a question of how many ears would you need to detect with only one sound what direction it came from? So if you think about space, think about 3D space and the propagation of sound waves through the air. It's interesting that, just to recap, to review what I said in my last video, a sound with a line that is perpendicular to your ears, that is in front of you, directly in front of you or behind you, the sound is coming from that source. It is almost impossible to differentiate what direction and how far it is, that kind of thing. And this is actually a well-known feature of sound in the hunting universe, where when you hear a gunshot, sometimes the first one, and if there is only one, you never know where it came from unless there's a second one. What do you do when you hear that first one? You turn your head, right? You turn your head instinctively at 90 degrees, which is very interesting, because that second sound gives you a full 360 degree triangulation of where it could possibly be coming from, whether you realize you're doing it or not. This is all instinct, and the ears do this without your deciding to do it. So the question again is, how many ears, and a bonus question of what configuration would they have to be in to detect a sound that came from literally anywhere, including up above you or below you? The answer is 4. And the configuration would be 2 points on one side and perpendicular to those. So if you have your ears as they are, you would have 2 more ears on the vertical, either in front of or behind your ears. That's the configuration. And with that configuration, you'd be able to detect and triangulate a sound coming from any direction. And you can just, think about that. You could make a graph out of it if you wanted to, but you shouldn't have to. So last thing I want to say is this phenomenon of a sound needing to be repeated is pretty significant in the realm of, in movies with espionage and spies. And I don't know if you've seen this in movies, but it's a well-known fact that if a sound is only heard once, it's very, very likely you will not get a beat on it, because you're not expecting it usually. But if there's a second sound, it's almost 100% sure someone's going to know where it came from. Just something to think about if you're ever out making noise. Reach out with questions or comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.